On January 15th, people across the country gathered to protest the Police, Crime, Sentencing and Courts Bill. This bill has a number of clauses that its opponents say are aimed at making protesting illegal, under the proposed offence of intentionally causing a public nuisance. Harsher penalties will also be introduced, with sentences of up to 10 years imprisonment for crimes such as damaging memorials. As well as protesters, many government figures are also unhappy with the proposed changes, with Green Party peer Baroness Jones describing the plans as oppressive and nasty. I talked to protesters at Kill the Bill March in Bristol about what the march meant to them.
I'm here today because I think this current government's got a very aggressive approach towards human rights generally, and they're keen to keep people in their box, but that's not the British way. We should be able to stand up and make our voices heard, and this particular bill is a particular example, which is just putting people down and not giving them the rights that they deserve.
I'm here today because I believe that protest is a fundamental part of democracy, and we want a lot of our rights from protest. And as my banner says, it's all about rights, not privileges.
Speakers were also invited to the protest alongside the march.
We stand here on College Green, a sacred space of sanctuary that has always been that way. It is our space. We stand here today and we will continue to stand here come what may. Without austerity, children could eat. Without bombing countries, we would see less refugees. Without funding war and Trident, we could afford to do what needs to be done. Without global North greed, there would be less climate disaster in the global South. Without institutional inhumanity, there would be no need to protest, but we're British and we love a good protest, don't we? Look around and take in the sights, the placards, the people, all of us here today, because some members of the ruling bunch want this to be outlawed. It's taken the sickening murder of Sarah Everard for the police institution to admit there needs some reform and conduct a misogyny audit. I do not envy the good police amongst them. Whether we like things or not, we pay their wages and they are our police. Don't let yourselves, police, get used by the outdated clowns that cling on to restrict us. We must not only stand with our gypsy, Roma and traveller families and communities, but